Irish fishermen have begged the European Union to intervene in the UK fishing row as tensions erupt as Ireland's government warns fishermen could face arrest for plundering British waters. On Christmas Eve, Prime Minister Boris Johnson secured an historic Brexit trade deal based on zero tariffs and zero quotas. But the Irish government warned there is an increased risk of enforcement action against Irish vessels operating in British waters. The Irish government requested authorization on the 31st of December for all 1,900 Irish registered vessels to fish in the British Exclusive Economic Zone, ease between 12 and 200 nautical miles, after notification by the European Commission of the need to do so. It said it was actively and urgently seeking from the UK authorities, through the EU Commission, that all Irish vessels be granted authorization to fish in UK waters. This was an attempt to try and solve the dispute, which the TCA Commission looks after for the EU. Last week, the Northern Celtic, an Irish fishing vessel, was boarded and expelled from waters off the coast of Rockall, a small rocky outpost in the North Atlantic, which the UK claims as sovereign territory. The Irish Minister of Foreign Affairs Simon Coveney and Minister for Agriculture, Food and the Marine Shelley McConnell are in talks with Scottish and UK authorities to discuss Ireland's rights in the area. The joint statement said they were considering all options for further engagement on the issues involved, and admitted Irish fishermen were facing an increased risk of enforcement action. They went on to say how the issue may require contact with the European Commission, or threat to quickly involve Brussels in UK policy. Under the Fisheries Agreement between the UK and EU, it allows EU vessels to enter 6 to 12 nautical mile zones only in the English and Bristol channels. Rockall sits within the UK's 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone, and the Scottish Government has said there is no right of access for non-UK vessels to fish in these waters. Sean O'Donoghue, Chief Executive of the Killybegs Fishermen's Organisation, said Irish fishermen do not accept Scotland's assertion of a 12-mile no-go zone. He said, "We are hoping that the diplomatic solution that was found 2 years ago will be found this time as well, and the status quo that has been there for decades will prevail." Adrian McLennan, the Northern Celt captain, revealed around 30% of his annual catch comes from around Rockall. After his vessel was boarded last week, Mr. McLennan said, "We were fishing in Rockall and members of the crew from the Jura boarded us. They informed us that we could no longer fish inside the 12-mile limit of Rockall. The Scottish Navy are continuing to patrol the 12-mile limit, and we're waiting on further instructions from the Department of Foreign Affairs on what their next move will be," a spokesperson for Marine Scotland said. As per long-standing arrangements, Marine Scotland has reported the breach of licence conditions to their Irish and UK counterparts. "We will always engage constructively with our EU partners in ensuring the sustainable management of fish stocks is at the heart of our partnership." Disputes over fishing had been one of the main stumbling blocks in trade agreement talks between London and Brussels. Under the agreement, 25% of EU boats' fishing rights in UK waters will be transferred to British boats over the next 5 years. Following this adjustment period, in 2026, the UK will have access to an extra £145 million of fish per year. Annual negotiations will take place between the EU and UK to decide what quota, if any, European boats can take. However, if Britain blocks access completely, the EU could respond by taxing the export of British fish. As a result of its EU membership, the UK was subject to the controversial European Common Fisheries Policy, CFP. Under the CFP, all member states are given access to EU waters via quotas. As the UK has a large coastal area, critics argued the system was unfair.